The voters, we've seen videos. We've seen voters out there acting a fool. They're fighting. You've sort of thought about the different categories of voters who are emerging during this election cycle. So what are you classifying the first group as?
Well, my first group I call my Game of Thrones voters. These are voters that live among the 7 kingdoms but don't want to vote for any of these kings. Right now, the choice between Trump and Clinton is sort of like making a choice between Ramses and Joffrey. And so for a lot of voters, they don't want to participate with either one of these people because they're waiting on a Khaleesi to ride in and save them from one of these bad choices.
Okay, so Keisha's watching Game of Thrones.
Big fan.
I don't think I'm
Big
part
fan.
of the. I don't think I'm part of the Game of Thrones voters. Who's your second group?
My second group is going to be my Caitlyn Jenner voters. These are voters that want to be no-label voters. So for these voters, they, just like Caitlyn Jenner, they may say, I'm a conservative Republican, but are really struggling when it comes to social issues. So that's where they're having problems with choosing a candidate. So for them, they want to say, well, I don't really have a label, or I'm not sure which party I identify with. But usually what we tend to find is that these voters are usually moderate to pretty liberal Republicans. However, at the end of the day, they usually end up voting for their party.
I think I've been accused of some of these things before.
We found your category.
I'm somewhere in there, right? And I don't ever talk politics, especially on TV. All right, the third category.
My third, of course, is my favorite category because we're using music, and I call these my A to B voters, or my Adele to Beyonce voters.
Oh.
For these voters, they are single issue voters, and so for a lot of them, what they choose is they have one big issue, like pro-life or pro-choice. And although a candidate may be 100% with them on every other issue, you better not talk bad about their pro-life or pro-choice options. Just like if you come after Adele or Beyonce in this election, you can call that a wrap with those voters as well. So word to the wise, they need to make sure that they don't talk about Adele or Beyonce in this.
All right, thanks, Keisha. Great match.